This is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of a clusterfuck too, but look at all the people, all the cars, man. Look at that shit. Rush hour in Hiroshige. It's not even rush hour. It's three o'clock in the morning. It's freaking 3 o'clock in the morning. People are already piling onto the cities, onto the traffic, onto the. They're heading out to somewhere else to work, I guess. Oh no, he was a tourist. He's going home. Yeah, these are tourists too. Guess these are all tourists heading out. Tourists to the big city. Yeah, these are all tourists. Feeling happy. Well, that's good. We like happy visitors. Yeah, these are all tourists, man. Check that shit out. Oh, probably because the event just ended. Happy Sims. That's what we like to see. Yeah, these are all people from outside the city. Well, that's what we like to see. Happy visitors. Yeah, they're all pretty much like the same thing. They're all people from out of town who've come to visit or something, or work or something. Yeah, I really like this city. I mean, this is definitely my favorite city so far. Well, I'm sorry. Can I give you a free coupon for something useless so that you'll come back? Like EA did with the, yeah, the guys who got the pre-order for this game, they said they're going to give us a free game to, in appreciation of the fact that all the problems that they've had with the release and so forth, and they're still having some problems still. So they were going to give us a free game. They're almost all of them losers. You know, the worst titles in EA's stable. You know, so it's like, thanks but no thanks. You know, zombies versus plants was one of them. So you can get your free copy of Zombies versus Plants. This is just an awesome town. I mean, yeah, it's had some very serious big city issues. This is my favorite town so far. This is some dude lying down in one of my parks. It's like drowning in regret. It's like they're about to slit his wrists. Look at this traffic, man. This is outrageous. It's just crazy. Feeling happy and leaving the city. Well, I'm glad. Come back soon. And the sky is like permanently orange tinged from all the pollution. Screenshot. We got a bit of a garbage crisis, and so I had to use this empty space from where I bulldozed the water. Oh, that's lovely. Now we got no more water. It's super. It's special. Special. No more water. Anyway, I had to put in a garbage center, my third garbage dump. instead of having that space open for another processor factory. Also, on my budget's back in the red ink. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I may have to use that third city in this block of cities just to provide resources to these guys, because we're starting to have some issues. Okay, spent a lot of money on education, a lot of money on waste disposal. Lots of money on waste disposal. Pretty fair amount on city specialization. Can't really raise taxes unless I want to have a major issues. Alright, how's my water situation? Because if my water goes out, I'm going down the fucking tubes, man. I'm absolutely going down the fucking tubes if my water goes out. We're keeping head above water. No pun intended. So I could put a water well over there. But I am sucking this place dry. And a lot of the water I have is polluted. And there's just not that much water there to begin with. And a lot of the water is under areas that I can't really plow under too easily. I got a lot of very super polluted water under my industrial area. That's good. Okay, well, water is staying above the danger zone, so we're okay for now. Okay, we made any progress on this research here? 2%. That's good. Yeah, it may be a while. Oh, my profit from processors is $1 million a day, but unfortunately I don't have any alloy right now, so they're shut down. Or at least one of them shut down. So that means I gotta figure out some way of getting some more alloy to these boys. Oh no, okay. The flow was restored, so I wonder if we have room for a another trade depot here. No, of course not. Yeah, making $1 million a day in processors. It's too bad I can't import use some of that money to import some water. It looks like my budget shortfall has fixed itself, so that's good. I got no room for nothing, man. I'm like out of room. Yeah, if you get to having a fairly big city like this one, things get tough. The difficulty level gets pretty intense sometimes. Okay, so bulldoze some of my industrial in order to get another trading depot. That seems like a fairly poor trade-off. Well, the problem resolved itself, so hopefully that means it's not really a big ongoing issue. Okay, what's your big ongoing issue? Running low on coal. Well, why don't you have coal? Oh, you're not accepting global deliveries, that's why. That'll do it. Yeah, accept. Looks like we have some more high wealth residential coming in. This is my glass city here. Yeah, it's just, I mean, yes, it has lots of problems. You know, okay, it has lots of problems, but I'm still definitely my favorite city I've ever done thus far. It just looks awesome. Not enough workers. Well, I'm sorry, bud. And despite all my bitching and complaining about the various problems the city is having, I got $1 million sitting in my pocket, so man, it's not too shabby. And I'm back up to make a positive cash flow on my actual budget itself. Plus, I'm getting $1 million a day from processors. So, yeah, I really, even though we got some issues and I got some complaints, you know, on the whole, things are looking pretty good. Hiroshige Overlook is now above 100,000 people. None of whom are unemployed. None of whom are unsatisfied or not enrolled. So we got satisfied, employed, shoppers. Yeah, over 100,000. And climbing. Now we are still in the red. We were going down to about the tune of 2,000 an hour. Appears more like 200 an hour now, but we've still been making money hand over fist. I've been waiting for this electronics HQ to mature so I can get a home consumer electronics HQ, so I can start making consumer electronics. I was thinking about putting in another processor factory over here, but then where the hell am I going to put in my consumer electronics factory if I get it? So I'm holding off on that, seeing if I can pump up the production on these processor factories, and meet that that mark that I have to meet in order to get the update that way. And it continually complains that there's no residential, so, but there's no room to put any new residential. So, what's interesting about Hiroshige Overlook is that it's a very successful city that continually exists on the brink of disaster. All it would take is like one major disaster event, and it would be totally screwed. I mean, it would be totally screwed. You know, no water, we're running out of water. Without water, the processor factories don't work. I've just put in a new pump, so I think we're okay for right now. But continually... What do you mean not connected? Oh, you're just freaking out. Never mind. Continually thriving on the edge of disaster is what the city is. You know, thriving and you know, all this technology, you know, university, all this, you know, rich residential, rich commercial, all thriving at the very edge of absolute disaster. Just one part of the puzzle goes terribly south, and it's all over. And we would be in a world of hurt. But as you can see, I'm actually balancing the budget right now, and I've got 1.5 million in the kitty. So we probably could overcome at least some disasters that way by just the fact that we've got so much money in the bank. Wow, that's polluted looking, man. Check that shit out. That is some pollution right there. So if there was a major disaster, we probably could... What is a state of emergency? What are you talking about? What's your issue? Business is okay. Okay. What's your... Oh, and water. Which water pump? Well, fudge. Yeah, we're okay on water for right now. If worst comes to worst, I'll just have to put in a bunch of filtration pumps in my industrial area. won't have a choice because that's where a lot of the water is, but it's heavily polluted. So I'd have to put in filtration pumps and everything, and bulldoze big chunks of my high-tech industrial sector. But we're not quite there yet. Yep. Thriving on the brink of disaster. Yeah, we are kind of in a state of garbage. Let me check. Oh, well, shit. Only so many garbage trucks I can build here, homies. And now I've maxed out 3 garbage dumps. Maximum numbers of garbage trucks in them. Okay. No, I want to receive garbage service. I don't want to deliver it, I want to receive it. Let's hop over there right quick and we'll volunteer some garbage service. Assuming we have garbage service. If the alloy ever runs out, this city, Hokusai Cliffs, is just fracked. Because I'm running a 10,000 an hour deficit. I mean, I've got plenty of money from alloy as my cash source, but I'm running $11,000 an hour deficit. I also have 1.7 million in the bank, so not all that bad, but could be bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, here's Hokusai Cliffs. Oil and alloy. Okay, my recording hard drive filled up, so sort of cut me off midstream here. I am losing 13 grand an hour in Hokusai Cliffs. That's the city I'm in. 13 grand an hour on the city budget. But I'm making 677,000 a day off alloy, 148,000 a day off metal, 77,000 a day off crude oil. So I'm making like that's almost 100,000 a day off of resources, alloy, metal, and oil. So I'm actually adding to my cash. I'm up to $2.2 million now. And if the metals run out, I'm not that screwed. I can always, since I've got a refinery, I can always import metals and coal, turn them into alloy, into smelting factories. If these mines run out, I can bulldoze them and put in more smelting factories rather, in these spots, and probably still do fine. So let's go ahead and head back to Hiroshige Overlook. And then I'm probably going to call it quits very shortly on this cluster of videos because I am sleepy and I need a nap. So look at this magnificent cluster frac. Let's see how the university is doing. That's why we were over here. Oh, look at the wrong end. University. See how far along you are. 52% researched. So I'll probably have to pop in here next time I play and finish up that research. Hiroshige Overlook is actually at least breaking even on the budget and still making a buttload of money from processors. I've just brought in garbage trucks from Hokusai Cliff. Okay, well I'm losing a lot of money for alloy, plastic, and coal. But I'm making $1 million a day in processors, so that's say we'll say losing 800,000 a day for resources, making $1 million a day in processors. So, but my budget deficit, excuse me, my budget deficit is not nearly as bad as Hokusai Cliffs is. So I don't need to have that much income from processors to stay afloat. You know, I'm still probably making 200 grand a day. You know, if you take away my expenses. Coal actually probably shouldn't subtract that from my expenses. I'd have to pay for that anyway. That's for the power plant. So 700,000 a day for the plastic and alloy. 1 million a day I'm getting from the processor. So that's a profit of 300,000 a day. So not too shabby. Would be nice if I can actually make the alloy here, but there's just no room, you know. There's just no room. Let me see what I made from the last event. I made 33 grand. Probably some traffic problems people getting here, so. But hey, 33 grand is better than kicking the head. And I'm actually making a very slight profit on my budget, so things are looking good as long as the water holds out. And if the water has issues, then it could be bad. I don't really want to add excess capacity right now because if you have overcapacity, it just sucks the ground dry and you don't get anything for it. So we'll sit tight with the water for right now. Power, we have some excess capacity, not a ton, but we have some. And we have room for more of these power units here when the time comes. I mean, if the amount of space for the amount of power that you get from nuclear plants was good, I would actually go with a nuclear plant. I would just risk it because to my tech level is about as high as it could be. But the problem is with the what do you want? Let me on coal. Not that one, the other one. Okay, well, you need to get your coal delivered then. Need to get your coal on. I would probably import coal through the trade depots, except I just don't have a room. I'm bringing in tons of alloy and plastic without which the processors don't get made. I just don't have, and I shut down my coal mine to to put in another, well, put in a trade depot in this case. I was about to say another garbage dump, but no, it was a trade depot. I got three maxed out garbage dumps, and I'm having to import garbage trucks from Hokusai Cliffs. So. Yeah, I see. You need to bring your truck in. No, not planning on building another power plant quite yet. So, yeah, if you look here, the coal power plant generates 75 megawatts. This does generate 200 megawatts, and I assume you can add on units, but takes up a pretty big footprint. I mean, even bigger than the coal plants. So, not really worth my while. If it was smaller, I would probably go with nuclear at this point. Because what the hell, you know? What am I saving myself for? Um, but it doesn't look like it's really going to help me out in space, which is the real limiting factor here. Okay, well, I'll have to continue the city on my own for a little bit and get that wind turbine fixed up or researched so that my wind-powered cities can get a better turbine. That solar plant thing, the solar turbine, wasn't such a good thing. It was those concentrated solar arrays very expensive. But these the turbines I'm researching are much more cost effective. So hopefully that will mean cleaner cities for the cities I have left to found in this region. Okay, well I guess that's about all for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Oh, wait. Hold on. Excuse me. We got to do this right. Go to our favorite spot. Go to our favorite spot in the city. And just kind of look around. Enjoy the fruits of progress. That's kind of cool the way the sun's behind it. The sun and the air pollution. Yeah, it's a cool city, man. I like this city. I like it a lot. It'll put some gray hairs on your head because it's so continually on the brink. You know, it's like it's just reaching for it. You know, so hard that it just could all come crumbling down at almost any minute. All these rich folks. Oh, that's a view right there. There's a community college. Luxury suites. Educated off. They don't look very educated. Oh, splash page comics. Very cool city. I really like this city. speeding cement truck. Oh, school bus running over all the kids. That's good. That's excellent. Okay, well I guess that's about all for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios. I like this city, man. I really like it a lot. This guy's got some problems, um, but it's pretty awesome, I think. Okay,